go. Happy Friday. Friday. Yay. She's got your star baby, or I forget what it says.
It says stay wild. Hold on.
Moonchild.
Stay,
That's right.
stay wild, Moonchild. I couldn't remember either. Stay wild, Moonchild. That's me.
Yeah, man. Happy Friday, y'all. Hope
Happy
y'all are having a
Friday.
great week. It's been an interesting week all the way around for everybody. Various stages of health, wealth, and either the abundance of or the lack thereof. We've got Ivy's back. Hello, my love.
Ivy.
Good to see ya. I was gonna say Prost. Here we are. Rock and roll. So the week before Thanksgiving. I don't know if the rest of the world does any type of Thanksgiving. Ivy, do you celebrate Thanksgiving in Germany? I can't remember if you guys do or not, or something like it. I mean, there's all kinds of festivals in the winters to keep us from, slitting our wrists. Because it gets a little crazy, especially when the world is getting crazy. So, oh my God, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to talk about that. I want to talk about what I'm grateful for.
Yeah, that's good. That is a good
Because, Thanksgiving, even though we were told a bunch of bullshit lies about exactly what it is and how it started.
I was on it. I was like,
Nope, not accurate. Even though, this is how it went. Okay, sure it did. But that's okay, because we can transmute that energy or that abuse into something that's good and really make a difference in the world, by changing our frequency, and you do that with gratitude, right?
I love that for us, and I love that about us, that we, you see so much of the anger and the bitterness that comes from things that we weren't taught appropriately. But you don't have to remain bitter. We don't have to remain bitter. First of all, we can speak truth, which help that is healing in itself. And then, like you said, just transmuting that energy and those feelings into something greater. I am thankful for my friends and family, and I love to celebrate that and just have a day where I just am just open to intentionally having that feeling. So
yeah, well, and that is expanding out into more of a unity consciousness, isn't it? And it's all are welcome philosophy there, and that is gaining more and more momentum as we are seeing these so-called leaders are being exposed for the energy that they are. That's a good way of putting it. Right?
That is a good way to put it.
And quite the shit show. So
what else is new?
There's interesting things to be grateful for, and I'm looking down because I don't know where to start. Let's just start with the day, and then I want to go into a few little stories of interesting things that have shown up that show me that energies are shifting and synchronicities are starting to show up. But I'm just excited about the day itself because this will be the first time in probably about 4 or 5 years that I'm not spending it with any of my quote unquote, blood family, but my sister from another mister. We're going to spend the day together, and I'm really happy with this menu. It's going to be absolutely delicious, but also not high maintenance.
Good.
I've done all the high maintenance meals before, and they're great. They're fantastic, but holy bajoli.
On the menu. Do I know this yet?
Yeah, you're about ready to. So I think, you're going to get an earful of what we're going to be having for our Thanksgiving. So I got the most beautiful chicken pot pie. It's pie size. Okay. We're not talking Swanson's from Walmart. Okay. This is like it's from Aldi, and Aldi, I just love Aldi. Fantastic store. They're German. And so I know that's going to be outstanding. But to go along with it, I got stuffing because you got to have the stuffing flavor. I've got these seasoned green beans, which are like old school green beans, like kind of grandma's kind of green beans. I got extra gravy because you're gonna need that, and then crispy fried onions to put on top.
Oh, yum, yum.
Kind of like how the green bean casserole does, but we're not gonna do a casserole kind of thing. But the whole thing could be like that. And then I questioned cranberry jelly. I always preferred the jelly, but I went and looked at it today, and it's really nothing but high fructose corn syrup. And I'm just like,
the best cranberry sauce is your own cranberries whipped up. That is the best.
I mean, I have a lot of fresh cranberries, but I don't know if I want to make cranberry sauce.
Yeah, don't give me. That's a lot to do. That's a lot to do.
And a lot to do. So that's we'll figure it out. And then for dessert, I was going to make this beautiful orange loaf. It's like an orange cake with this orange glaze icing on top of it, with a nice cup of coffee with some Grand Marnier in it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not fucking around, man. And then maybe a little bit of whipped cream on top. Now that could be homemade because there's nothing like homemade whipped cream. And so, there you go. And so the orange flavor is like kind of tying up fall going into the Christmas season, which is, all zesty and fiesty. So
happy Festivus for the rest of us.
That's right. Exactly right. Oh, and the good news is, all right, so the movie that we're going to watch, because it's going to be kind of a fun little, movie day, just for one movie, Harold and Maude, and on Prime, it's free.
Good.
It was free.
I did see that it was. I saw that and I was like, oh, good. You know what's hilarious? Okay, so we talked about this a couple months ago, right? That we were going to do this.
Yeah.
At least a month ago. And Harold and Maude was not popping up on my phone and stuff like that. Because you talk about stuff around your phone, it pops up.
Right.
But guess what's happened? I tell you, they're getting in the metaverse, they're getting even smarter, even niftier. Because next week is Thanksgiving. About a week today, actually yesterday it started. Harold and Maude started popping up in my newsfeed on Facebook.
Yeah, because we've been talking about it.
But we weren't talking. We talked about it a month ago. We hadn't really said anything else about it, which is wild.
That long ago, but still, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my phone.
They've been keeping their eye on us. Yeah,
Big they are. Big Brother's going to be watching Harold and Maude. How about though? I had not read what it was about till yesterday. I just knew.
So now you know the premise. I don't need to set it up for you.
Not at all. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm like, oh.
It's hey Gemini girl. Yay!
Oh, we got a full house.
There we
it's
go.
Friendsgiving.
It is Friendsgiving. She is out at work at the moment and just listening to us guys just ramble on. We're talking about Thanksgiving. Don't know if you guys do any type of Thanksgiving over there in Great Britain, my dear, but we do, and it's next Thursday, and we're gonna have a beautiful feast. We're gonna see Harold and Maude, which I think you know that we told you that.
Yeah,
that's when we were kind of laying out the day plan. But if it's nice, we might do a little bonfire.
I was thinking that. Yes, that would be so awesome. Yeah.
And if the weather's going to be poopy doodle, I don't mind like a day bonfire. It doesn't always have to be at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that. Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm feeling like a ritualistic burning of like write shit down and then burn it. That kind of because where we're moving forward to, we don't want to bring all that baggage.
That it's a whole ceremony, baby. We're doing that,
right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
I love that.
And after you see the movie and the amazing, just the whole flipping thing, just the playwright, whoever freaking wrote it, the soundtrack to it, the acting, and the casting itself,
amazing,
amazing. Yeah, it just. And the message is just, it's perfect for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm sure we'll listen to Arlo Guthrie you know, Alice's restaurant. That's
got to.
got to, got to. All right. So something that I am thankful for, something really weird. This is a synchronicity that happened. So I'm a huge crystal collector. I almost hoard them. I can open up my own shop. And there is a particular piece of orange calcite that I've had for a good 15 years or so. It's a pretty good chunk of rock. And if you don't know what calcite is really kind of a smooth kind of rock. You don't have to tumble it kind of thing. It's just almost like feels waxy almost. It's kind of very interesting vibe to it. And there's many colors to it. You've got, you got clear, you got white, you got green, blue, pink, red, orange, and I have a piece of orange calcite, and the way it's shaped, it looks like a double chunky piece of either like a succulent orange or Turkish delight. It looks like candy or fruit, and it's got the best vibe to it. And I've had this, like I've had it for 15 years. I bought it in a beautiful store in Frederick, Maryland, and I noticed like last summer, it's like, I haven't seen my orange calcite around lately. What happened to that? So I'm looking at places where I thought it might be, and it's not turning up anywhere. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm just going to bide my time, be patient, keep looking and looking. Looked in several places numerous times because you know how, the gremlins will put things back for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I looked in there 3 times already, and there it is again. Okay, all right, whatever. Nobody was putting nothing back. And I'm like, okay, it has
what's going on. Yeah.
It had to have fallen behind my desk here, which is a pretty elaborate situation that goes up against the wall. But there's places where shit could get behind it. And I thought, okay, it has to be. So I'm like preparing myself to like start to pull shit out so I can peek back there and see if I can find it. But the key here is that I'm focusing on it. I'm thinking of the stone, what it looks like, how it feels in my hand, how it makes me feel when I hold it, all the details about it. And I'm really focusing on it, going, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you. And during all this time, time is passing. All right, here we are now. All right. So I said it was this past summer. So here we are now. And I'm like, all right, let's get ready for Christmas. I'm just feeling like let's pull shit out and start, seeing, and take inventory, see what I got and how I'm going to do. I didn't do Christmas decorations last year. I did them the year before when you first moved in. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I am going through these Christmas decorations and not thinking nothing about nothing. Come on, Levi. And I pull up at the bottom of this one particular I'm sorry, I got a dog trying to get in. One particular box that it has miscellaneous BS in it. Yeah. All right. And I pull up a whole wad of stuff, and at the very bottom of that box is my piece of orange calcite. You see what I mean? It looks like
wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
Delight.
Yeah. Oh,
isn't it awesome? Right?
Yeah, right.
And then my black tourmaline was in there, and I'm like, was I freaking drunk or something when I packed shit up? Why would I put my rocks in with my Christmas decorations? I could see where I had maybe had them a part of a scenery thing, but it was very random.
Yeah.
It was very random. But then I found, but then I pulled it out, and you know how you do that little happy dance, and I kissed it. And I'm like, I missed you so much.
Oh, wow. That is wild. Oh, my
and then
God.
So it's got to be 2 years since I've seen this thing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So, yeah.
Speaking of full circle.
I'll tell you what. So yeah, he's happy to see the sunlight.
Yes.
He's been in storage, like a storage unit for sure.
Yeah.
And then Christmas, I pulled out.
Oh.
All right. So this is the year her wing broke. That's okay. She's got to be good 52 years old. I made this in 1973. I want to say, yeah. So I was 7 years old, something like that.
Yeah. I
And
love how you've kept so much stuff. Like that is
no,
so
we could thank my mother for that. She
ah
kept this. Thanks, Mom. I gave her a
wow.
facelift about 20 years ago because that was all fading, and that's why
Oh,
it's
okay.
so bright
Okay.
right now. And I had to change her hair, but everything else is the same. The wings are the same.
Oh, look at her. Does she have
Yes,
a name?
she needs a little emergency surgery.
Yeah.
But I know I was a bluebird, which is a step
Oh,
below a Girl Scout.
oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I never went any further than that because groups of girls are mean.
They are.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
I was
That's
a brownie. That's as far as I got.
yeah, groups of girls are mean. No, I never even
Yeah.
did the brownie thing.
Yeah.
What could
I love it.
brown do
We
for you?
went camping and I discovered, first of all, okay, so black people in camping, I'm gonna just talk about that. It's not okay, so
You
not
like
a stereotype.
glamping, and I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so I don't hate so a lot of black people hate camping or say they hate camping, or people assume that black people hate camping. Our parents just never took us camping.
So yeah, it's an experience that you're unfamiliar with.
Right. And so I actually did enjoy camping when I went to brownie camp, except for when that daddy long legs got into my
And
in
your
my
tent,
tent. Yeah, in my inside my screen that's there to keep the bugs out. Inside my screen hanging upside down right in my face. That was yeah, I was done then. But I should have embraced just the communion of the outdoors, of the animals, of the familiars, even that daddy long legs. Had I known that they're
it wasn't
not,
going to hurt you.
I didn't know. I was 9 and I didn't really
Oh,
know. I thought all spiders were scary. So
all
had
right.
I known, or had I had the wherewithal to open my mind then, I probably would have gone camping more, because I tell you, every time I watch a scene where someone's camping or someone sets the scene and talks about their experience
That's
camping,
awesome.
it sounds like the most amazing and most serene thing you could ever experience. So I know that I lean toward it, although I don't have a lot of experience doing it.
A good way to do it because I've kind of done the whole gamut. Um, to be as rustic as possible, but still be comfortable
Yes.
would be having a tent that could fit a good 4 people, but only have 2 in it.
Okay. That
Okay.
makes sense.
You
That
got
makes
a
sense.
blow up air mattress.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
you're more elevated and not so close to the ground. Okay.
Right.
Um, you're going to still be privy to all the elements that are going on around, unless you're in a campsite, which
Mhm.
usually, yeah, they still come around, but there's safety in numbers kind of
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, Otherwise, going in some kind of a camper.
Okay. Right. Right. Gotcha. Okay.
That way
Okay.
you can open a window, but you've got more of a protective shield around you
Yeah.
from whatnot. And there's all kinds of whatnot.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You name it. There's all kinds of crazy shit going on out there, depending upon where you're at. My favorite place to camp, and this is where it's just magical, is on Assateague Island,
Okay, where's
which
that?
that is if you drive north on 13, you go across the Chesapeake Bay Tunnel Bridge, which connects Hampton Roads to the eastern shore of Virginia and Maryland.
Mhm, mhm.
You drive all the way up that, past Chincoteague, and Assateague Island is your next resort situation.
Oh,
That's on the
okay.
beach. There's a Virginia side and there's a Maryland side, and on the Maryland side takes you out just a little bit further. It's like a little outer bank of
Hmm.
Assateague Island. Oh my God. Yeah, you could do car camping there. And at the time
Really?
I was doing this, I had a Chevy Trailblazer. So it's set 8 people, and I could put the back down and put a little air mattress back there.
Yeah.
Sleep in my vehicle if I thought it was, unsafe for me. Otherwise, I would blow up, put up my tent. I would always be camping there on the beach when it was a full moon.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And nobody came out there and gave you shit if you had a fire on the beach. So I always had a fire on the beach.
That is awesome.
Fucking amazing. I miss that so very very much.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was magical. One of the best times I ever felt so witchy, and I know it was just because I dumped a crap ton of lighter fluid on the fire, and the wind hit it just at the right time.
Oh, wow.
But I had been trying to get this fire going, and it wouldn't start. And I've got tunes going, and it was Led Zeppelin, In the Light. And the beginning of that is got John Paul Jones. You know, he's on his, his organ, and he's setting the
Mm.
tone and everything. And just as shit starts going with the music, I looked up and noticed that the moon was starting to rise. And when you're on the beach like that, of course, you see it. And it was super clear. There was no clouds, so you could see it
Right.
hit the horizon. The fire just went poof like that. It was so awesome. It just like it felt like, yeah, that's
Yeah. What an awesome experience. That
that
is
was
so cool.
so fun. That was definitely fun. And yeah, and I didn't mind being by myself,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
usually in those campsites, maybe you'll have one or two, single dudes out there, but usually it's going to be either older couples or young families with kids.
Okay. Good. Yeah. That's what I
That
thought too. Yeah.
they don't want to do the regular routine. They homeschool their kids, and they travel around. They're doing the van life thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
know.
cool.
So yeah, so it's like it's not like this weird element.
Yeah, and that's what I have come to learn as I've grown, as I've matured, and I really wish my parents had. And you would think they would have embraced it because my mother is very outdoorsy, as much of a diva as she is,
Is
and
she?
the yeah,
I
and the
would have
fact
never
that
thought
she's
that.
I know, and the fact that she sent me to camp, I'm like, well,
Well,
so
that
yeah,
is cool. Well, yeah.
yeah,
Well, she wanted you to have that experience.
yeah, yep, yep, and it was fun. I had a blast. I had a blast. So
Oh,
yeah.
what a turn we took to Thanksgiving to camping.
That's all good. I,
Absolutely.
I am thankful for wellness. Can we just talk about wellness for a sec? So I am worse than a man
Amen.
when yeah, and I don't mean to stereotype you guys. I'm sorry. This is just the stereotype. The stereotype is that men are kind of really like, there people say men are babies when they're sick. I'm not going to say that because I feel like that's derogatory. What I will say is very often men are the ones who instilled in them from the time they were kids that they have to provide. So I believe that illness gets in their way and they're impatient with it because that is how I feel about it. And I think that that's what they're experiencing because it makes me mad. And I know that men get really mad and pretty cantankerous and pretty, you know, all fucked up when they're sick. I can't stand it. And I have only been suffering, it's just been sinuses because of this time of year going hot, cold, hot, cold. But I have to say, today I feel better than I have felt all week long. I
Good.
finally have no cough. I got everything that was in here, upper respiratory, out. I was just like, man.
Yummy.
And there would be times when I'm so used to feeling good, not just well, but good. And every day I woke up and I was like,
I feel
yeah,
like shit.
I didn't really feel like shit, but I didn't feel good. And so I have got to call that an underrated blessing. And I know that there are people who have suffered with some kind of illness or their entire life. And my heart and prayers go out to them because
Yeah.
that's got to be tough to even deal with because it messes with your head, messes with your psyche, messes with your self-esteem. And like I said, I wasn't really down for the whole week because I didn't get home till Tuesday because I was so busy going to rehearsal and doing everything, but I was doing it unwell. I didn't have anything contagious so I could keep being around people, but still I felt not good and I didn't.
You still weren't giving yourself that opportunity to rest. And I
You're
think I
right.
recall saying something to you about
You
that.
did. You sure did. And you are right. You were right, and you are right. Yep.
Maybe you'll
Because I
listen to
went.
me next time.
I will, and I'll still do the wrong thing. But yeah, no, yeah. But this week I did stay in, and I'm telling you, I was restless. I wanted to be up. I wanted to do my walk. I wanted to be dancing. I wanted to be doing a little of everything. I had a writing deadline I needed to finish this week as well. I'll finish it tonight. But um every time I was like thinking, okay, I might feel good enough to go walking today. I something would sneak in and I just didn't feel quite good enough. And I just think that was my higher power saying, you don't feel well enough to do this. Rest. Just rest. You just need to stay still. And I haven't been still in a long, long time. I haven't been still all year, probably.
There's some
So
really good guided meditations on YouTube
ah,
that could get you in a place like that. I'll rustle up a few of them and send them your way.
thank you. Yes.
Yeah, there's just to give you at least 40 minutes, less than an hour, just to
Yeah.
kind of focus.
Gotcha.
That
Thank you. I need that.
yeah, absolutely. I should be doing shit like that. What's wrong with me? Get to it, girl. Get to
And
it.
I was doing some yoga, I was doing some meditation, not enough, and just kind of putting it in a routine rather than truly connecting. That makes sense, right? Like, not,
Yeah.
yeah, just going through the motions. And so, yeah, I can't do that because it doesn't inspire wellness.
It
So,
doesn't, and you're right. Your health is something to be grateful for. So,
yeah. And I
so
never get sick. That's the thing. I don't get sick. So that's why I
well,
love it.
maybe you are purging stuff. This is what's happening. You're not sick. You are purging toxins.
That's it.
So next Friday we will give you the update on our Thanksgiving, how
Yeah.
things went. Linda's reaction to the movie. I'm looking really forward to
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. And we'll have to do some videos. Perhaps we can post some videos on our socials on YouTube and on Facebook of the day. So y'all check out our socials and
Yeah, that's a great
yeah.
idea. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
definitely be doing that. So, Ify Gemini, thank you guys so much for joining us. We're grateful for you guys for being here with us. If you still are, if we're just white noise in the background, there's a couple of YouTube folks that I listen to, astrologers that I just like their voice in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah. That means a lot. It does. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gemma. She says, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving Day. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
If you guys celebrate anything of such, back at you. Otherwise, just enjoy your meals that day. And be grateful for what you got. I know we're going to be enjoying our little
Our feast.
little feasty feast and our day. So, anything new? We got a couple minutes before we throw out for the weekend.
I'm an elf for the next 5 weeks. Holiday Snack Shack at the ocean front with
Fun.
FFX. Yes, I am. So I'll be doing it again this Saturday. Kitty cat.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you can still find me at hypnohelps.com. Go on there, take my my hypno quiz to see if hypnosis can help you. And in the meantime, I'm going to be decking the halls. So we're actually, it's going to look like Christmas for Thanksgiving. I'm telling you.
Yay! My favorite.
I decorate the day after Thanksgiving, but I'm like, screw that. We're needing it now.
That's right.
And I'm glad I did because he's
I
there.
know.
I can't even tell you how I'm so happy I am. I got my rock deck. Oh, so funny. So, all right, love you guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining us here live. We are the Hippie Chicks.
We might see if we can put a little episode together from our holiday shenanigans. We'll see.
There you go.
We'll talk about it.
Fantastic plan.
Our editor is laid up. She ain't got nothing to do.
Peace and love. Peace and love. We'll see you guys next time.
See you
No,
next
you'll
time.
see us.
You'll see us. You'll see us. We'll see Ivy and Gemini. Well, we'll
That's
see.
right. That's right. Thanks, guys.